Hello YouTube, Glenn Roberts here, the Natural Strongman. So today we're down at the unit gym now. So competition's drawing near. So I want to have a go at them sandbags. One of the events in the competition is a max sandbag to shoulder. And although I have done 160 kilos from the floor to the shoulder, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to get it on the day of the competition. It might be a bit unrealistic, I'm not sure. But because the sandbag shoulder, it's the last event. I would have done 4 previous events. I'm going to be knackered, I'm going to be wiped out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and like simulate those conditions in a way today. So I'm going to start off just doing some squats. I'm going to do the farmer's holds as well, maybe a few other bits, and then I'm going to do the sandbag to shoulder, and I'm going to give myself 60 seconds, and I'll probably do the 140, see how I get on with that, and then if there's time, maybe go for the 160 and just try and simulate it as it will be in the competition, because I don't want to go for 160, fail it, and then I'll score nothing. I mean, I've got 60 seconds, so if I go for 160 and fail it, I've still got time to go for a lighter bag, but I'd rather not do that. I'd rather go for like 140 or something, and then if I get that and there's enough time, then I can go for the 160. But if I get 140, at least I'll score something, you know. If I go for 160 or more, or 150 or whatever, and if I fail that bag, that's it, it's all over, and I score nothing. And I would like to get a number on the board, I would like to score something. So yeah, so going to make a start now, so enjoy the video. So just doing some warm-ups now, just opening them positions. I've already done 5 minutes on the bike and a few other bits. Going to start off with some paused squats with the safety bar. Just starting off with the empty bar. Safety squat bar, normally about 30 kilos, some 25 but they're normally 30, so I'm just going to count it as 30. Got these little orange collars, they belong to the gym, so that's good. Saves me having to use my own ones, my normal blue ones. I really like them collars because I just click them on, quite quick and easy to use. Right, the 70 now, 70 kilos. Okay, so we're at 150 kilos now, or 330 pounds. I normally put a belt on when I get to about body weight or just over body weight. So yeah, I normally train without a belt just for the light, easy warm-ups. I don't like to go to a belt too soon if I need to. So here we are. So yeah, safety bar pull squats, went up to 200 for 2, and it was tough, but I could have done more, but you know, there's no point really. I've got other things to do, other events, and I just didn't fancy getting out of box and setting up the bands and all that, so I thought I'd just do pull squats, just something that's a little different, quite close to the combat, so I'm not really too bothered about that. But as I say, I didn't want to go too heavy on it. Squats has always been one of my weaker lifts really. My deadlift has always been a lot better than my squats. I think the main reason basically is I just don't train squats as much as I do deadlift really. Where I do strongman, obviously deadlift's a staple, it's always going to be there, and I've loved deadlifts. It's always been my strongest lift, even into my early years of training, and for me squats have mainly been like an afterthought really, and when I've done squats it's mainly just been for assistance, and usually with a box squat just to simulate the deadlift really. So but yeah, I'm quite pleased with that actually. I don't actually know what my pulse squat is. A few months ago I did do a safety bar squat of 250, and I probably could have done a bit more than that, but with a pause I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've done it, but like I say, this was just a bit of fun really, just something to do a little different really. So yeah, so I'm going to move on to the farmer's hold now. 65 kilos per hand in warm up here. $120. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it in time though, because I've literally only got, it's November 17th, so it's literally 2.5 weeks.
Oh, is it? Right.
Yeah. That's the 140. So I've got 60 seconds. I will lift that and then see if I can do that in the allotted time.
Yeah, but at least you've got one on the board.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll do 140. That gives me a number on the board, because I don't want to. The thing is, I think I can do 160, but it's at the end I'm going to be fucked.
That's what Randy first at one day at the Worlds.
Yeah.
She tried to swing straight for the heavy weight and couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Instead of putting one on the board with a low one and then going up, she went straight to the heavy one and couldn't lift it.
Yeah. Right. As soon as that gets to the 12, that's my 60. Well, okay, so I'm going to try and do
keep breaths going.
These sandbags. And I've got 60 seconds starting now.
Seconds, right? Go on, get some air in, deep breath.
Right, I've got 40 seconds to do this.
Come on, get some deep breaths in. Come on. Too tired, man.
Okay, so that's the DINNIE stones. That's my first time ever doing that. I've never done DINNIE stones before in my life. So I'll weight these. So that one on the left is 91 kilograms or 200 pounds. And this one on the right is 112 kilos or 247 pounds. So a total of 203 kilos or 447 pounds. Right, let's see how far we carry these backwards. Let's find out. So I carry it from that one to where these farms, to this line where these farms are. 6 metres. About 19, nearly 20 feet. That was hard, really hard. That's cut into my legs. My legs are bleeding now because of that. And I've got all this rock and shit over me. Oh, I won't be doing that again, no. It's not in the comp, I just did it just for a bit of fun because I'm just there. I've never tried it before and I just wanted to have a go at it. So, just a little bit of fun. So, that's the last thing I'm going to do. So, yep, end of the workout. Going to be heading home soon. Okay, so the end of another workout, and yeah, really good workout. I'm really pleased with what I've done today. So yeah, just did safety bar, pulsed squats up to 200 for 2. Could have gone higher on that, but close to the comp now, so I just thought I'd leave it alone. I have been doing banded box squats, if you'll be following my videos, but I just thought I'd improvise and just do something a little bit different today, different gym. They don't have the technique boxes down here that I usually use at my regular gym. I mean, I could have used a bench and made a makeshift box or whatever and then messed around with some bands, but I just couldn't be bothered really. So I just did them paused really as if I'm still stopping on the box, although I did do them parallel. So yeah, 200 for 2, and that was, you know, it weren't easy, but it was, I wouldn't say comfortable, but I definitely could have gone higher. So it was hard, but there was still more there, which is exactly what I wanted. You know, I just wanted to do a decent weight, but not to failure, not grinding or anything. So yeah, that was all right. And then after that, farmer's holds, and went up to 165 kilos in each hand, and yeah, held that for 20 seconds. There wasn't any particular plan with that. I just wanted to hold it as long as I could. I have done 174 kilos in each hand, and I held that for 12 seconds. So in effect, this is a PB really, but the aim of this basically, I just wanted to go super heavy on the farmer's holds, because in the competition it's 120 pound. So if I can hold on to 165 for 20 seconds, then hopefully 120 will feel light as a feather, hopefully, and hopefully I shall be able to get at least a minute on that, fingers crossed. The thing with me, I can hold on to very heavy weight, but it's more the endurance that is where I fall down basically. Because I can hold big weight for like 20-30 seconds, But if it's lighter, as soon as I start getting around the 40-45 second mark, that's where I start to falter really. So I'm good with the strength, it's more the endurance that lets me down. So like I say, it's 120 on the day. I'm confident I can get at least a minute. I mean, I did do 55 seconds with 124 in training. But like I say, on the day, hopefully the adrenaline will be going, you know, everyone will be cheering me on and all that. So hopefully I'll be able to just give it everything and just squeeze for all I'm worth and just hold on for dear life, you know, and just imagine that I'm hanging off the side of a mountain and, you know, if I let go, I'm dead, basically. So yeah. And then after that, did the sandbag. So just a little warm up first, 100, 120, easy, piece. And then the thing is, with the competition, it's a max sandbag and I've got 60 seconds. Now, the 160 sandbag, I've only ever lifted that from the floor to shoulder before, and I don't really have the confidence at the moment. I've done it, I can do it, I did it again today, the 160, but I've got to be able to do that on the day and at the end when I'm in a fatigue state. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to try it. So I went for 140, got the 140, 140 was no problem. I've got a 136 bag in my own gym and I've shouldered it countless times, and I've also did every 90 seconds for 8 rounds. So the 136 sandbag, 140 sandbag, I can hit that pretty much on any given day, even when I'm feeling fucked, basically. So, yeah, but like I say, 160 is a bit of a different story. I need to be fresh to do that. I can do a 160 bag to the shoulder, but I do need to be reasonably fresh to do it. But on the day, there's going to be no second chances, no room for error. I've got a choice. I can either just go play it safe, go 140, know that I can get that. If there's enough time, maybe go for the 160, or I can just, instead of going for the 140, just go straight for the 160. Because then I've only got to do the 160, and if I can do it, it's done, and I ain't got to worry about it. But if I fail, now that's what's kind of like in the back of my mind, really, because not all sandbags are created equal. This sandbag I've used is a Cerebra sandbag, and the one that I've got on my gym that weighs 300 pounds stacked also, but not all sandbags are the same. Some sandbags are full solid, some of them aren't full, and it really does make a difference, basically. And make a sandbag and whatever the material. Sometimes it's not like sand. Some sandbags will have pebbles in them or little rocks. Not all sandbags are created equal, so just because I've done a 160 kilo sandbag here doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be able to do it on the day of competition, because their sandbag could be completely different. So in some ways it will be a bit of a shot in the dark, really. So I can only, I mean, if they've got cerebral sandbags, then yeah, it's probably a safe bet that hopefully 160 will be there. Like I don't know what sandbags they're going to use, but I'll just have to, at the end of the day, when the day arrives, I'll just have to go in there and yeah, just basically do the best I can, really. So yeah, I mean, I know me, I'll probably chicken out. I'll probably just go, look, let's just do the 140. I'll do the 140 and then I'll just rest as much as I can, leave it to like the last 20-25 seconds, and then boom, hit that 160 sandbag, because time is running out. Literally 2.5 weeks to go to the competition. So this is week 4, day 3. So I'm only doing 3 days of training this week, so I've kind of like blended weeks, day 3 and 4 together. That's why I did squats today. And then I've done my strongman stuff. And then week 5 will be just 2 days only, and I'm just focusing on the log into axle, focusing on the deadlift. And then after that, I'm going to do my taper and just do an easy deload week, and then I'll probably have 4 or 5 days in a month up to the comp where I'll do no training, so that hopefully on the day I'll be refreshed, I'll be recovered and just ready to go, and hopefully put in the best performance I possibly can. So after the sandbag, yeah, did the DINNIE stones. Never done them before in my life, but there they are. They've also got a frame as well for doing sandbag toss. They don't have any sandbags at the moment to throw. It's in here and I'm not moving it all the way outside. I think it's going to take at least 4 guys to move that thing, so I'm just going to leave it alone. But I'll probably come down at some point, maybe on a Saturday when the guys are here and they've got their sandbags in. I mean, I've got my personal sandbag that's 23 kilos, but I don't know if I'll be able to sling it over that thing. That looks at least 4 metres high. But yeah, I probably will have a go at that at some point. But yeah, the DINNIE stones, I've done them now. Unless it's in a competition, I'll probably never touch them again. I hate them. They've ripped my legs open. My leg is bleeding now. They've cut into my hands as well. DINNIE stones are awful, they're horrible. I never ever want to see them again for as long as I live. Unless it's in a comp, I'll never do DINNIE stones again. They're horrible. They're awful. But at the end of the day, this is Strongman. You know, it's not a knitting class, this is hardcore shit and it's stuff I love. So always up for a challenge. I saw them now, I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. And I've done it now and that's it. I've scratched that itch. I've done the DINNIE stones, taken them for a ride. Probably not advisable to do it right on top of a comp, but this particular gym is a bit of a drive from where I live, so it's not exactly the type of gym that I'm going to come to too often because of the distance involved. But it's nice to come here every now and again. I really like this gym. They've got so much here. Nice for a little change of scene. So yeah. So anyway, that's the end of the video. So I'm going to head off and get some food and just chill out and just recover and just breathe and get some recovery in there. I've got 2 more heavy sessions to go, which is going to be logging to axle and deadlift, like I said, and then after that it's just deload, eat, sleep, rest, recovery, and yeah, just hopefully be as recovered as I possibly can be and just do the best I can in that comp. So yeah, November 17th that comp is, for those of you that are interested. It's Cambridge Strongest, the opens category, my second open. Looking forward to doing it. I haven't done a comp in 2 years, so I'm probably going to be a bit out of practice, but at the end of the day, I can only focus on what I can do, so just have to go in there and just do the best I can. If I do shit, then I'll just come back in 2025 and do better. Alright, that's it, I'm going home now. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like. Any questions, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Next training session will be soon, so stay tuned for that.